Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Tony Plays The Binding of Isaac. Hope everyone's doing good, everyone's chilling, going about their day nice and lovely. Today, I think we're going to take on another character I be having a weird time with sometimes, Tainted Apollyon again. I like this character a lot. I like eating all the funny little items because they give me really good stuff. Anyways, hope y'all are doing well. I am chilling, honestly. Where do we have to go? We have to go to Mother, I think. I think we can do that. Anyways, yeah, hope y'all are chilling. I'm gonna be real with y'all, I'm doing kind of fine. Nothing too crazy, really. I feel like it's never anything too crazy. You know what sucks? I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't want to pick up blood rights. Oh, wait. I just realized these are both really bad. And I completely realized, I'm Tainted Apollyon. I have Abyss, not Void. Because I wanted to eat both of them, but I didn't want to get, like, what's the word I'm thinking? I didn't want to have it so every time I use my thing, it did blood rights effect. And then I remembered, wait a minute. I'm thinking of the Void. Okay, so I can eat both of those, which is cool. But yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Nothing really crazy going on today. More so, Tony's just existing. Doing whatever it is he be doing any other day of the week and whatnot. I am... What's the word I'm thinking of, man? I'm just chilling. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm kind of just fucking chilling. Nothing even crazy really happening. I'm kind of just enjoying my life today. It's a nice and lovely Monday. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Usually I kind of hate most Mondays because it's like back to work kind of mentality or whatever. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what it was. Today I just kind of breezed through it. It has now, you know, is this like, is Tony giving up kind of deal? You know what I mean? Is it if you reach a certain point in your life where you just kind of give up on everything? Does that just happen? Where the days just kind of pass by with no issue or no worries? I'm gonna be real. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Who knows? One thing I do know personally is that I got, what's the word I'm thinking of? I just literally, I'm not even fucking playing with y'all. Because I didn't really have time to cook lunch or anything. Or anything. I didn't really have time to prepare much and stuff like that. My lunch and breakfast were the same thing. So last night I decided, you know what? I'm gonna head over to my local Safeway. I'm gonna head over to my local Safeway and pick up something to eat. You know, I'll pick up something because what was it? I needed certain things. Did I only eat one? I thought I could eat both. How come I only have one mini fly, lil bro? What the fuck? Oh, that's cringe. Nah, that's not right. That's cringe. If that's real, if that's the truth, that's cringe as hell. But I decided, let me stop over the grocery store real quick. I think I wanted to get, it was, oh, I remember exactly now. We had milk and I wanted to make hot chocolate, but I didn't want to make an entire pot of hot chocolate. I just wanted to make like the kind of the Swiss Miss shit, you know what I mean? And I know you could be like, the reason I say this is because it's like a real doozy when it comes to hot chocolate and like Hispanics, man. And that is because everyone, I'm pretty sure at this point, everyone knows about a Hispanics like goated hot chocolate called Abuelitas, which is pretty good. It's pretty solid. Although some might, hold on, I gotta sneeze. Ah, okay, my bad. I had to sneeze real quick. But essentially, like I was saying, more people might kind of, you know, be familiar with the hot chocolate known as Abuelitas, although some individuals might be a bit more inclined or whatever, or in tune and be like, Tony, I'm aware of Abuelitas, but it's not the same anymore. I drink like Ibaras or whatever. And I'll be real with you, okay? I've tried both. I have tried both the Ibarra and Abuelitas, and I'm gonna be real with you. I actually kind of really personally like Ibarras more. I think it's pretty good. However, if my mom is the one that's like making a pot of hot chocolate, then she's using Abuelitas because that's what she's made it with the longest. I don't know the exact story. From what I know, from what I'm aware of, is that Abuelitas used to have a certain distinct flavor, but then over time it kind of lost it, and it's because it was like sold out to Nestle or something. And people are saying that Ibarra's chocolate is the original Abuelita recipe. So it's like, if you want that authentic Abuelita's hot chocolate, then what you gotta do is you gotta drink Ibarra's or whatever. And look, I'm no, like, I don't know the history. I don't know the lore behind it all, okay? I'm just a guy who likes to drink some hot chocolate on occasion. So me personally, you know, I usually really don't like taking items that activate on hit because I don't like to encourage that style of gameplay. But I feel like it's never bad, especially if it's something like this. It could be really good. But like I was saying, my bad. I don't know the lore too much all about it. That could be a real statement. That could just be like propaganda or whatever. Let me take a proper gander, dare I say. Oh! And so all I know is that Abuelitas is what my mom makes all the time. And that's also kind of what most people know / remember about that hot chocolate. Is way more people kind of remember it being Abuelitas than Ibarras. But whatever, it is what it is what it is. That's what we're not here to discuss. So we are here to discuss the... what's the word I'm thinking of? So, I'm well aware, you know, if you are someone who is a diehard for that kind of hot chocolate, the like Abuelitas kind, then you kind of will think, Tony, you really went to the store to get some Swiss Miss instead of just making a delicious pot of Abuelita's hot chocolate. What are you doing, man? Have you lost your marbles? And look, I'm gonna be real with you. Obviously, Abuelita's hot chocolate is really fucking good. It's insanely good. It's in my opinion, it's the only way that I really will enjoy greatly a cup of hot chocolate. You can try and give me that hot chocolate like from the packet sort of deal with the water, you know, hot water and the chocolate, and then you can try and pass that off to me, but I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I will take Abuelitas, Ibarras, whatever, that pot hot chocolate. I will take that every other time. However, in the case of me being supremely lazy on multiple occasions, you feel me? Sometimes you don't want to have to boil an entire pot of milk and then break up. It's really good. You don't want to have to boil an entire pot of milk and then break up the chocolate chunks and to, you know, put into the milk while it boils and then just let it dissolve and whatnot. Sometimes you just want to do the simplest thing on planet Earth. Stick some milk in the fucking microwave for 2.5 minutes. And then once that's done, just mix some cocoa mix inside. And I'll be real with you, that's where Swiss Miss comes in. Me personally, look, I am well aware Swiss Miss ain't exactly the GOAT. I have seen the Salmonella video, and every time I think about Swiss Miss, the Salmonella video always comes into mind. I am well aware. However, if I'm just gonna keep it a stack, if I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, all right, I just find it way easier in that time of I'm lazy. It is so much easier to just heat up some hot chocolate, rip open a pack and a half, because the mug I use is not like 8 fluid ounces or whatever, so it ends up making the Swiss Miss taste like really bad if I have too much milk. So what I do is I just pour the whole thing up of milk, and then I decide to Just like adjust, you know? I use 1.5 packs. Anyways. All this to say is that I mess with it, all right? I think it gets the job done. That's how I feel about it. I think it very well gets the job done in terms of hot chocolate, if I'm gonna be real with you. It's not the greatest thing on planet Earth, but it's enough to satisfy my thirst for, I want some chocolate, some hot cocoa. Well, then just throw in the powdered mix or whatever. You know what I mean, man? You know what? Not to defend myself or whatever. But anyways, I decided to go and pick up 2 of those packets. I decided to pick up some packs of hot cocoa for me to use whenever I'm bored or whatever at home, you know, just for future reference. And then while I was out, I had also decided, you know what, man? Since I'm here, I know this place, they got like their own deli or whatever. And on top of that deli, they also make their own sandwiches and shit like that. And they pre-package those sandwiches for you to just kind of buy and whatnot, you feel me? I'm eating that and I'm actually grabbing that because it's a good item. All right. It increased my deal chance, I guess. That's a upside, I think. But anyways, so that's where the sandwiches came in. And because, oh, what the fuck? I didn't even see him do that move. Just too busy with all these rain particles on him, man. I can't even see him. Ow! Oh, you know what? Speaking of also. Speaking of also. Man, all right. Let me put y'all on game here. So, one, I decided let me get myself these 2 little sandwiches so I can just literally, you know what's funny too is that it makes sense for the sandwiches to be prepackaged and be dry as all hell. So I had to go put my own condiments on them, but it is what it is, whatever. I literally had that for breakfast and lunch this morning, and I didn't buy 3 sandwiches. I only bought 2, so no dinner. I'm still trying to figure out actually what the hell I'm gonna eat for dinner in a bit. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But all right, that's where I put y'all on game here. Essentially, I had also decided, you know what, man? Some yogurt, bro. Fire. I don't know what it is, all right? I don't know what it is, what they do or whatnot. But for some reason, if you have ever tried drinkable yogurt, it is like 90 times better than normal, like, I guess normal Greek yogurt or whatever, you know what I mean? Like the kind that you eat from the little cup. But for some reason, that drinkable yogurt, it just hits like 5 times better, bro. You feel me? Maybe not. You might not feel me. And I understand, you know. Some people just aren't really fans of yogurt like that. How? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. It baffles me too. My brother, I have tried to get him to eat/drink yogurt so many times, bro. He just don't fuck with it. I don't know what the dealio is. He be telling me, oh, like, you know, I hear it's got like kind of like a bitter, I guess, like aftertaste or whatever. And it's like like a sour kind of aftertaste. And it's like, one, I'll be real with you. I guess you could say, Tony, he's not wrong. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Because that is what yogurt has. I mean, considering it is like, not expired milk, but you know what I mean? If you want to dumb it down or whatever, yogurt is like a more aged milk kind of deal. You feel me? I don't want to lose the bone heart. Have mercy. How did that happen? Damn it. But anyways, all right, but anyways. Let's That's not what matters here right now. What matters here right now is I just don't get it, bro. It's so goated. You feel me? Yogurt is low-key goated as all hell. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I didn't think I would be the guy to say this or whatever, but Yogurt is goated as fuck. I don't know what the fuck I'm yapping about Yogurt for. It just, I don't know. Once you get over the fact that it you know, I guess the concept is a little kind of nasty to some degree, you know what I mean? Once you get over that fact, you kind of realize that it's low-key tapped into being a, like, top drink all time. Next to water. Honestly, I dare say it. Like a Danimals? Oh my god. Y'all remember Danimals, dude? Do y'all even remember that? Or are y'all even familiar with it? Because I feel like I haven't seen one in I'm not even playing when I say this, bro. In like actual years, bro. I didn't know he was allowed to do that. You feel me? That don't seem right. Why can't he block me like that? But yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, man. They're goated. All right, they're goated as all hell. They're absolutely great. I haven't seen them in forever, so I'm gonna be real with you. They're probably like dead or something. Rest in peace, Danimals. You lived a life. I don't know if it was well or not, but you lived one. And it's, like, honestly, I've been drinking like the Chobani shit or whatever, and that's the good shit. I'm gonna be real. From what I've been feeling, that's the good shit right there. No, right before I find out like Tony Chobani is like the worst brand ever, bro. You get like super cancer from drinking that. And I'm like, oh, I'm done for, man. How was I supposed to know that I was gonna die if I dared consume this? We're at a rough road here. Honestly, getting more Angel Deal items is never bad from Filigree Feather. And I already have a slightly increased chance, so let's just fucking roll with it. See what happens. But yeah, I don't know, man. You feel me? Maybe I'm just a yogurt head, you know? Maybe I'm just a yogurt cell, dare I say. I know, not many of us out there anymore. We're a dying, a dying breed. But yeah, I'm just low-key tapped in like that. You know, movies on ahead. Absolutely horrible segue into talking about movies or whatever, but I wanted to talk about movies. I actually saw one recently. It was one that I had been wanting to watch for actually a very long time now. I don't know if you guys have heard of it before. No, you guys probably have heard of it. I don't know. I feel like I'm treating y'all like you guys don't know anything. You guys ever heard of the movie or were aware of its existence called The Long Walk? It, from what I recall, I think is actually the first ever novel written by Stephen King. Nope. Nope. I'd turn you into a wisp. Oh, I just realized. Of course, the wisp has its own sprite, which means this wisp is just Bob's brain. I tried to eat Bob's brain to avoid it, and I just got it. I know I did too. That's a crazy thing. I know I did. I know I did. What the fuck hit me? Bitch, what's going on? Oh my god, man, this game infuriates. Why am I getting hit sometimes? Am I just missing it or something? Or is there like really some separate thing coming after me, or what's good? I can't even like test my theory of it being the Bob's Brainfly, because maybe I'm just getting hit. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Maybe these enemies just fucking suck. I'm just getting hit. Yeah, I'm just getting hit. Okay. Anyways, I got so caught off guard with laughing at myself sucking at Isaac right now. So this. Fuck you, game. Genuinely go fuck yourself, bro. I got caught up in this movie called The Long Walk recently, aka this past this day. Actually, earlier in the day I was watching it because I have been waiting for the movie to come on to streaming for forever, because the premise of it sounded really cool. I've never read the original Stephen King novel. Honestly, the only novels of Stephen King that I've ever read before were It, and I think it might just be It. I'll be real with you. I only ever read the novel for It, but I thought it was very good, honestly. Stephen King is I wouldn't say one of my favorite writers, just because I've only ever read one of his things, but all of the adaptations, at least, are very good for a lot of his stuff. So I know that he's got talent there. I know bro's tapped in, you know? But like I was saying, I was watching the movie called The Long Walk, and I'm just gonna give you guys the basic premise essentially. I'm not gonna spoil much of the movie, but I am gonna talk about how much I enjoy the movie. The basic premise of the movie is essentially there is this kind of lottery system where sign-ups are voluntary, and out of everyone that signs up, it's a lottery system on who gets picked to commit in the process known as The Long Walk, which is essentially just what's the word I'm thinking of? It literally, the rules are you walk down a giant road. It's like a very long stretch of road. You walk down this long ass stretch of road until you can't anymore. That's the genuine premise, is you just walk down this very, very long stretch of road until you can't anymore. It's simple, very simple. And if you have to keep up a pace of 3 miles per hour, if you can't keep up the pace of 3 miles per hour, you'll get a warning. If you then still aren't on pace in 10 seconds, you get a second warning. Another 10 seconds go by, you get your final warning. And after that, you get your ticket, as they describe it. And I'm gonna be real with you, it was great. Actually, watching it was a damn good movie, bro. I'm gonna be so real with you. I say this, and I don't say this lightly. I think it genuinely might be my favorite movie of 2025, easily. That movie was just phenomenal, bro. Like, I can't even mess around, you know what I mean? Like, even as a joke, I can't say that, oh, I wasn't fucking with the movie, because I thought it was damn good, dude. It was actually an amazing movie, in my opinion. And it is crazy. I gotta recommend it to everyone, honestly. I genuinely have to recommend this movie to, like, anyone / everyone I know. And I'm not even fucking around either. I am 100% not fucking around. I'm being genuine. Please watch the movie. It is insanely good. And I swear to you, I'm not yanking anyone's chain or nothing. You know, I'm not trying to get people out here to watch a bad film or something like that. I'm being genuine. It is a actually great movie. And I thought it was... It was something special. I didn't cry But I'm not gonna lie to you if I wasn't about to during certain parts of that movie. You know what I mean, man? I am not gonna lie to y'all and say, oh, I never would have cried at this film. Nah, there were parts that almost had me, bro. There were parts of that movie that almost got me like, man, I'm about to for real break tears here. Cause this shit is crazy, for lack of a better term. Genuinely, for lack of a better term, it's just crazy. Wicked film, bro. Not even playing. Just watching movies in general, dude. And you know what sucks too is that it wasn't on any streaming service. But I made a decision, all right? I made a decision. Might call it a bad one perhaps, or you know, maybe I just was that optimistic or whatever. But it was not available for streaming anywhere, which honestly blows. I hate streaming so much, it sucks. So I just decided, or maybe it was, but if whatever had it, I didn't have it. You know what I mean? Whatever streaming service had it available, I don't own. Because I remember checking. I fucking hate Google for this shit too, man. I swear to God, I don't know what's been going on recently, but Google searches are just like complete and utter garbage, bro. Rubbish, dare I say. Because I'm looking like, oh, where to watch this movie? And it's like, oh, you can watch it. Nah, this room is punishable by death, bro. Nah, I can't participate in this room. I'm dead. I'm a dead man. No. Okay, maybe I'm just a moron. I might just be a little stupid, but that's okay. Fuck you, man. Dark foam didn't even do anything, bro. I think I panicked in that room and I think it cost me a little bit, low-key. I hate my life. I'm fucking dead. I'm fucking dead here too, that's the crazy part. I know it to be true is that I'm dying. Christ, man. Jesus Christ, man. Okay. We don't give up that easy. We don't give up that easy. But like I was saying, bro, alright? It is, it just sucks. Because trying to track it down or whatever, man, was so annoying. Because I'm like, hey, Google, where can I watch this? Oh, it's on Amazon Prime. Oh, great. I have Amazon Prime. Let me check it out. Yeah, it's available on Amazon Prime if you want to rent or pay for it. I'm like, man, what the fuck? So I decided, let me check on something else. Let me check YouTube because it said it was available on YouTube. Although I'm already very much well aware of this. If something is available on YouTube, then it is, unfortunately, it is not for streaming. It is, you gotta pay or rent it. And I think there were other things like Max or something, but I don't got that shit. So I was just like, you know what, bro? Honestly, I've been waiting for this movie for a bit because I wanted to watch it because I thought it would be a very good movie. And I'm gonna be real with you. I, deep down, am thinking I'm probably gonna really enjoy this movie. You know what I mean? You could call it confirmation bias or whatever, in that I watched it and I did actually very much enjoy it. But in my mind, I'm like, I see no reason why I would ever hate this film or think it was garbage. So I'm gonna go ahead and I paid for it, bro. I paid for it to buy the movie as a whole because I had faith it would be good. Now, was I proven right or wrong? I think I was proven right, genuinely. I think I was proven right. Some people could be, Tony, no, the movie sucks. You know, you think what you want to think. But to me personally, I'm not even joking. I think it is my favorite movie of 2025. Although I guess you could say I haven't really seen too much crazy in 2025 besides maybe Shin Godzilla remastered in 4K. That was a phenomenal movie, but that's because Shin Godzilla itself is already like peak, you know what I mean? So I don't think it really counts considering it was it's a re-screening of a movie. But damn it, was it good. Damn it, was watching Shin Godzilla in theaters. That was an experience I don't think I'll ever forget. It was phenomenal, bro. And I'm not even playing either. Like, I ain't even messing around. It genuinely was phenomenal. It's something, you know, it's that kind of thing where you're like, you don't get that every day. You don't get that opportunity. And it was worth it. It was 100% worth it to go watch it. But besides that, all right, besides all of that and whatnot, I don't really think I've seen many other movies come out in 2025. Besides Tron Ares, Off Rip is what comes to mind. I was hoping Him would be a good movie. That was another movie I wanted to watch in 2025, but then it turns out it's like, oh guys, Him sucks. And it's like, ah, man, you know what I mean, bro? Now I'm sad. Stop it. Like, I found out that the movie I thought was gonna be goated is actually garbage. Now I'm very upset. Burn. Ooh, he almost got the soul. He almost got the jar of souls on his ass. I'm actually like so garbage at Isaac right now. What's good, man? I'm dead. I think I'm genuinely dead, bro. I can try tooth and nail to fight and claw my ass back from the depths, but I'm gonna be real with y'all, it's not looking good for your boy. Woo! Take that real quick. Take that for the one time. Take that for the one time. Boom, heal. Oh, maybe Filigree Feather wasn't even that good. You know what I mean? Maybe Filigree Feather isn't even that good. We gotta go. I don't know. You know what? If we go out swinging. If we go out fucking swinging, bro. Okay. Oh my god. Baby's first damage up? Holy hell, man. What's the deal recently? I feel like we've been getting mad shafted when it comes to damage in this run. You feel me? Anyone else feel that, or is that just me? You know? I feel like damage has been very, very, very rare / scarce in this past run. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Whatever. What movies even came out? Because Sinners came out last year, didn't it? Sinners is oh my god, also a phenomenal movie. But didn't that come out last year? No, it came out this year. Oh my god, dude. 2025 movies, bro. 2025 film. I need to see. Weapons came out. I haven't seen that. Together came out. I did see that. I thought that movie was insanely strange. Was Substance this year? Or was that last year? I think Substance was last year, wasn't it? Or Substance? It was last year. That was a very good movie also. Weapons, Together. The Until Dawn movie came out this year? Oh my god. Have y'all seen that movie, bro? I'm not even messing, all right? I'm not even playing when I say this. Have y'all seen the Until Dawn movie? It is genuinely one of the most insane, and not in a good way, movies that I think I have ever had the displeasure of viewing, bro. I'm gonna spoil it for y'all to some degree because it is insanely stupid, but one of like the major plot slash focal points of the movie is like this water that makes you blow up, bro. You know what I mean? It's the ever elusive TSA liquid bomb. It's actually, I'm not even playing with you, I think one of the most embarrassing movies I've had to watch. I guess I didn't have to watch it, but me and my friends wanted to watch it. I was along for the ride, and I was mistaken. You know what I mean? In my mind, I was like maybe giving it sometimes the benefit of the doubt. I was like, no, the movie can't be that horrible. But no, I was wrong. I was wrong. It was that horrible. That movie is genuinely ass. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that such a movie could exist, you know? That's not even playing. I'm you know, Tony, oh, you're being such an a-hole to all the people involved. Maybe, you know, I'm sure the people involved did try their best to make a very good film at the end of the day. However, did they succeed? I'm just gonna be honest with you, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that movie was actually a mistake. And I don't say that lightly about movies, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't, but I think that's the truth. I think that movie was a mistake, bro. It should not have been made. And I believe that wholeheartedly. I believe that wholeheartedly. It should not have been made. Get it, guys? It's a JoJo reference, so it's funny. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm losing my mind right now. But, I mean, for movies coming out in 2025, there were some bangers. There are some good choices, good options. I think it has been a good year for movies, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I know there's usually like that mentality or whatever. People have it where it's like all movies have been awful, or movies are trash, this, that. Movies suck, movies get worse every year, something like that. You know what I mean? People say it about games or whatever, where people are like, oh, gaming is getting worse. And I can understand the sentiment to some degree in like certain aspects of the industry maybe deteriorating to a bit. But also there's a lot of solid games coming out and whatnot, you know what I mean? And to go back to that sentiment, there's a lot of solid movies coming out that I think are very good. Long Walk being one of them this past year. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's that kind of movie that you want to share, you know what I mean? I feel like if it's a movie that you want to share with someone slash people, that is how you know, and that is how the studio slash people should know that it's a great movie. If it's a movie you want to share out of a true, genuine, dude, this movie is so good, we have to watch it, I think that's how you know you succeeded in making a good film. Because there's an obvious difference between wanting to watch a horrible film with your friends because, you know, guys, I need to show y'all this, it is so bad, versus I need someone else to like discuss this movie with because of how good it is. You know what I mean? Walkie Slush? Is that thing in fact bleeding pee? I'd be thinking, Tony, what the hell are you talking about? I'm gonna be real with you, I question it myself sometimes. I really do. Ow, who the fuck were you, bro? Alright. That's not good. That's really not good. I'm kind of sucking right now. Oh, my first mother death in forever. No. Well, whatever. It is what it is. Anyways, want to thank y'all for watching. If you guys did enjoy, greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day and or good night, depending on the time reviewing this. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.